Hey, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be today and these next few days, I should say, we are going to be working on some different stuff. I got a whole stack of Game of Life tickets from FL Scratch, so thank you so much. These are all losing tickets. If you know my other channel and you know when we played these tickets, they were absolutely a blast to play. It's called Story Time, as I called it. So what I did is I traced out, I'm going to do a couple sets of round coaster sets and some more square coaster sets of the Game of Life tickets. Once I'm done through this stack, which I have more, nobody else has any because I've reached out to a couple different people. So that'll be it. So we're going to make some of those. I'm going to do some more frogs. I'm going to try one with these bigger chunks of glass. They're like blue, green, and white. And then I'm going to make another one with the rocks because they are all gone. They were very popular. But right now I have all the boring stuff done. I have 2 pounds of epoxy in their cups. I got to do some mixing. Y'all don't want to watch that. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this stuff up. And we'll be right back. Okay, so as far as you can see, I'm going to start filling the coaster holder mold. So I am doing a couple sets of square, a couple sets of circle. I'm going to do a couple with the green glitter and a couple with just green because not everybody likes glitter. So I have all the boring part done. So let's go and get this in here and get this poured. I'm going to start with this round one here. I'm going to kind of just move you guys around. I know I'm going to have to mix more. That's a given. That I do know. So I'm just going to leave that upside down there. Take this stick from here. And then I'm going to fill this up to the top. I'll probably put a light layer of clear on the bottom just because the glitter, I don't know, it's weird, y'all. I think the glitter is weird. So I have to make some more of the glitter. These take a lot. Alright, now we're going to do the square one with just the green. It's just a light mica powder green. Take the stick out of this one. So I'll have to mix some more for the other glitter one. For sure, for sure. And that's it for that one. So that was perfect. So let me go and do the boring part again, y'all, and mix some more green glitter, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I mixed some more green to go in this green glitter coaster because I got to finish this one. And get this one poured. And then I did go ahead and pour some clear on all the round coasters. And as it sat for a good 20 minutes, then I put the ticket on top and kind of just let it sit there. All the circle ones still have to get clear. I'm going to show you what I did. I'm going to do the square ones. So what I did, I just poured a little bit in there. I'm not filling it up because it's going to get another layer, but just enough to where I need it to start getting to where the point, it's just sticky, kind of like gum. And then I lay the ticket on top so it stays on there. Kind of like that. I'll move this one over here. I got some more to do here. But just enough where I can get that to stick on top. You know what I mean? So spread that around. Sorry, you guys probably can't see this one, but so I'm not quite sure how many I'm going to make right now. I know I kind of figured it all out. Get this out of here. Oop. And I leave the backing clear so you guys can see what is on the back of the ticket. Why won't that stand up? Alright. We had a little intermission there, so it's technically probably been like an hour. That's how it works for me. Alright, so granted, I like to wait till it's a little gummier, which I am going to wait till these, the clear and the square hardens a little more. But so you see that side, but you'll also see the back side of the ticket. So that's why the backing is clear. So we got 3 coaster molds made. We have all the round coasters that I have available to pour, and we got all the square ones. So I have all my tickets cut out here. Whatever's left over, that's how many I'm going to make for now. And then I'll start on the frog. So we're just going to let this sit for a little bit and do its thing. Alright, so it's actually been 2 days because Father's Day and all that, but let me show you. I just poured and sealed in you can see that it's shiny. I sealed in all the coasters that I have filled up right now for the coaster sets. I am doing a few more. I have to make some more, yeah, I can talk. I have to make some more coaster holders. Damn it. So right now I am working on pouring somebody's new channel coins. They want some with the blue glitter and some with the purple. I got the boring part done, so let me go on and get this poured in this cup, and we'll mix some purple glitter in there. And then we're gonna make a frog. We're gonna make another large frog, but let me get this purple mixed in. Maybe it might help if y'all can see what the hell I'm doing. Oh, I swear, it's one of those days, y'all. But thank you, everybody, for all the love, support, and welcome to all my new subscribers. We're doing the chunky dark purple. It's going to make a mess when you stir it because it's glitter. It's like sand. Finds its way in every little crevice in your house. On your dogs, on your cats. That's just how it works. And make sure you scrape your sides. I gotta get that off of there. It's easier to spin the cup when it's not on the paper towel. Just to kind of show you guys, it's the dark, chunky purple glitter. I might put a little bit more in there. Just gotta be careful because the hole on this bottle is pretty big. Alright, there we go. So that's enough there. We're gonna mix it up and get this base poured. I gotta print up the stickers. And I still gotta find out if it's okay that I make them on the channel. I'm sure it will be, but I always like to ask because not everybody wants their stuff on my YouTube. Or YouTube in general. But I figure I'm just doing the base right now, so I don't think you guys know who that's for. So let's go. I hope everybody's having a great week. I think the Game of Life coasters are going to turn out great. Thank you everybody who showed up to my test live because obviously I'm not having audio issues. YouTube's having some issues. They need to fix their shit. That's what that is. All right, let's go. Let's move that over a little bit so I don't get none in the blue. And we're just doing the base purple glitter. And then once I find out that you guys can see the sticker, the logo, then we'll go from there. This glitter is pretty. This chunky purple, oh man, is it pretty. Oh, y'all can hear Snorebox. Y'all can hear every noise with the GoPro. Unfortunately, I can't go live from there because they want you to pay for this and pay for that. Or I would go live from it, and I don't have the one where you can zoom in and stuff, so it's kind of a pain in the ass. But it's not my phone. As you guys know, I got all that situated. It's not me on my end. All right. So we got that done. That is the spam call. We don't want to talk to them. I'm going to slide this blue over and slide these purple ones over. They are pretty if you can see the colors in the light. Those are pretty. All right, so we're done with that. Let me wipe this. Yep. Y'all already know. He's so noisy. It's unreal. Alright. So I'm going to kind of move this over a little more as far as I can. I want to do another frog. I want to do another big frog here. But I want to do this frog with the big blue gems. Not 100% sure how this is going to work. So what I'm thinking I need to do is pour some clear in the froggy. Just kind of get a base there. And then kind of just drop some in there, I guess. And then I'll have to try to mix them around a little bit. Hopefully. Here's this little, ooh, it popped right out, y'all. To get them kind of placed where I want them placed. Get some there. I've done it with the rocks, like these rocks here. Which I want to make some more because they went really fast. Alright, let's get some more clear in here. I don't necessarily want the bigger ones now. I want the smaller rocks. Kind of. There's different sizes. Wow, there's some ginormous ones in here, y'all. We don't want the big ones. We want the smaller ones. There's green, blue, there's like a dark blue, there's a clear. Let's see if we can. Just want to see how it looks. Trying new stuff, you know. The question is, can I get them to stay down? Is the thing. That is the thing. I'd like some more blue. Oh, there's little bitty ones. If I can get them to stay. Put a green one in there. All right, let's want to make sure they're all covered with epoxy. Shove that green one down in there. So we just got to put a little more epoxy in here for the feet. All right, let's move that out of the way. I'm literally going to fill in the feet with the popsicle stick. Because it doesn't take much, and I don't want it to run over his toes. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So you kind of just fill it in by hand. Sometimes it's easier. Epoxy is pretty easy to work with. Once you start working with it, and you know the brand of epoxy that you're working with. You know what I mean? It gets pretty simple. The more you do it, the better you get at it. Alright. Now he is nice and full, but I can't move him. So there's that. Alright, I got another froggy. I don't think I can move him. No, can't move him. So I'm going to do another one. Oh, I lied. I can move him a little bit. Not much. Alright, we got another frog here. Let me get you in a little closer so you guys can see. So see, that's a big stone here. So we're going to put that in there. First, we're going to put some epoxy in there. We're going to do a couple with these blue and green stones. Some darker blue in there. Let's see. Put a blue one there. There's flatter stones. All kinds of shapes. I'm going to put some of these little ones in there. So add some more epoxy. Okay. I'm going to move this over to the side so I can pour some of this out. Wow, look at that blue one. That one's really pretty. Add some white. Add some green. So I'm curious how these are going to turn out. Now, something like this, I like to let set a lot longer than 48 hours. Just because I feel like it works a little better that way. I need some smaller ones. I need it to set. Alright, we need y'all to set. There we go. So I put a really big green one in there, so I'm curious to see how that's going to look. Put a white one. You could probably put this big flat blue one. Let's see. And if you always put too much in there, you can always take them out. It's really not that hard. Just use your... Okay, that's good enough right there. So let's fill in his little toes. There we go. Fill in his little fetuses. I'm curious how these are going to look. I think they'll look cool. We will see. Now, I have washed these stones because they are cloudy looking. It's just pieces of glass. It's not really stones. But that is how they look. I've tried washing that off, and that's just how it looks. It's some stuff I got from, I think it was Dollar General. And I think that's it, y'all. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to go like this. Get them bubbles pop out, and we're just going to let all this stuff set, and then we'll be popping some stuff out here in a couple days. Alright, everyone. It has technically been, I think, 48 hours. I got the backgrounds poured for a new logo for Courtney Scratch and Claimers. This is her logo here. I don't know how well y'all can see it. It's beautiful. I think it's gonna look great. So what I have to do with these is get these stickers in the molds with the glitter stuff. Make sure it's nice and centered. And then I seal them in with some clear, which you guys won't see that today. That's nothing like that, but I'll show you what it looks like with one sticker on there. It's really pretty. So it's Courtney Scratch Claimer's new logo. We have the Game of Life coaster sets. Y'all don't mind the noise. You know, y'all already know it's the Munchkin dogs. So I still have to sand the edges down, but here's the square set. And you still get to see the back of the ticket. So I gotta do these. I got a few more of these I gotta pour. And then next week, you guys will see, I'm gonna be working on it this week, but next week you guys will see a new tray I'm working on for Texas Scratcher Life. Here's a round set. Some of these molds are beat up, y'all. So I have to go around and pull this off. Quit. So we got the circle ones. These dogs, boy, I tell you. So I'm not going to sit here and pop all these out. You guys pretty much know how it goes. So how this works is that's technically one ticket. You got the top and bottom. And then if you turn it over, you got all that. So we have a light green square mold. Holder mold, I can talk, for one of the square sets. I gotta make some more. I am going to make some more because I have some more tickets cut out. I have to make some more coaster holders to see what I have left. Whew. Good thing I got no nails on. But you guys get the gist of it. This is how the square one sits, just like that. Let's get this round one out. I think these round ones are a little harder to get out, maybe a little easier, I don't remember. This one I didn't do super thick glitter. Oof, y'all, these are not easy to get out. You don't want to tear your mold. I say it all the time. I want to thanks to everybody who's been helping me. I know I've said it before. I say it. I sound like a broken record for helping me with the watchtowers. I think I'm at 1,040 something. So here's a round coaster holder and how the round ones go. You put them in like that. There's another one that goes in there because it's 4 coasters per set. So we got those. Got to pop all this stuff out, sand it. It has to set. So here's the frog. Okay, I did pop one out. Look at this guy. Oh, I almost knocked y'all over. Isn't that cool looking? Look at this frog, y'all. He is so cool. So that's underneath. Here is the other side. I don't know. I probably would say 25 because it's going to be 15 for shipping. $25, $30 for frog. He's got some weight to him. So let's pop this other one out. And then that's it. I mean, you guys kind of seen a bunch of little different stuff I've been making. I got to seal in her coins. I got to start on Texas Scratcher Life's tray, which I'm super excited about because I'm going to try to do like a smoky look, if that makes any sense. So if you're new here, subscribe, like, comment, share. Don't cost a thing. Turn on notification bell so you're notified every time I post a video on Wednesday or a short or when I randomly go live. Got to be careful because his little toes have details and I don't want to break them. Once he cuts out of this mold and they set for a week, they really harden up. Wow. That is so cool looking, y'all. See? And that's the underside. You guys remember watching me put all the stones in there? So if you're interested in getting anything made, you can send me an email at princessscratcher@yahoo.com. So I'm going to finish up working on these coaster sets. I'm going to put her stickers in there and get them sealed. And we're going to be starting on their tray. So I appreciate all the love and support. Until next time, y'all know what to do. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.